Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and today I'm here to bring you an update as it's been a while since the last part of the Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion video went up here on YouTube, and after that series completed, things have been kind of stagnant with the channel for a while, and I'm starting to pick back up momentum a bit, but it's a little bit different in comparison to what I had planned. So today's video, I'm here to really just lay out the land here, kind of talk about what's been going on the past couple months, why content has been kind of slow, but also what I'm working on here for the future. So, without any further ado, let's just jump straight into things. So, something like this I've kind of talked about here and there already over the past couple months, whether it be from the community tab on YouTube or on my Twitter platform, because I've been able to at least share little bits of information here and there to update people after Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion wrapped up, but I know not everyone can see those said posts for whatever reason, and I think this kind of video will help explain a lot of that. But what I've been saying back then still stands now. I'm working on the next project for this channel, and it's a meaty one. So it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated to get this next project done. So I've had some other ideas here and there throughout the past couple months while working on this bigger project because of how long that's going to take. I was wanting to do some shorter content if possible. So I was working on recording certain things, but they unfortunately just didn't really go anywhere, whether it be because I just wasn't happy with how the commentary was coming out, or maybe the gameplay had some technical problems in some cases. And heck, I even had one project planned that I was just getting ready to start working on here soon that I'm now needing to just delay for a while because of an announcement of something else in that said franchise. So if you know, you know. I'll just put it that way, but I'm not going to say what it is, though, just to kind of keep some of those ideas in the back burner for now, which is, again, you know, stuff like this happens. It's not the first time I've had to cancel projects because of either a re-release or a game, or maybe a different game in a franchise coming out that I want to cover before another title specifically. Like, that's happened before. And in terms of the other projects I had lined up, where I was actually recording another shorter game before this said project I had in mind now that I'm having to push for one reason or another. But I was working on something else that I did have to scrap because of, like I said before, technical problems with some of it, as I was... It was a PC game, I will mention that now, and I'm going to probably end up trying to record that again at some point. But it was a PC game that was giving me some issues due to just capture problems. It just doesn't really work well with capture software, so I gotta rely on the hardware solution, and trying to do that is a little more complicated when I have to use multiple computers in the process, and some things just, they don't work correctly. So stuff like that has really slowed me down, and I'm not happy about that personally. I've wanted to at least get to something after Octo Expansion wrapped up within about a month at the most, I was hoping, but that just didn't really end up happening, and I do apologize for that. But I am still working on stuff. I want to let that just be known out there, but it's just been very slow, and it's going to probably be like that for a little while longer, which is why I've been doing a lot more supplemental content with the challenge series, because with Splatoon 3 having this new challenge mode available with this newest season, and they happen, I would say, once every week or two, it's been kind of spaced out here and there, and it's been really good for my channel here specifically because it gives us content, and those challenge videos have been performing really well. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying watching those, just based on what I'm seeing with the overall analytics on the videos, people watching those, liking them, and that makes me happy to see, because those videos are very easy for me to produce. I just sit down here in front of the camera, pop on the game, play the event for that 2-hour stretch, and that's a video right there. It's very easy for me to record, which is something I needed right now due to having these other projects going on the back end that are taking longer than anticipated. And I had another video idea that I was working on, and if you follow my live streams on Twitch, which twitch.tv/SonicGhost64, as that, shameless plug, we may not be doing that much content here on YouTube at the moment, but I'm still streaming twice a week over on Twitch. Sometimes more than that, depending on what's been going on. So go and check out the streams, because that's been a lot of content over there that we've been doing, and some of it actually has been for this main channel, as I just finished up a little stream series I called Streaming on a Budget, and that is a said stream series I want to make into a full-fledged video here on the main channel. It's just that that's going to take some time to do, because it's like one of those bigger project videos. I usually take on one of these kind of videos, it feels like at least once a year, whether it be some kind of like console review or maybe an overview of something else, like how last year was my room tour, which that alone was a big project that took me a couple weeks just to film all that and just get all my ideas gathered together into something that's pretty digestible in a video format. So I usually do one of these kind of projects like once a year, it feels like, on the channel, and my next idea is making a video about how you can do content creation on a budget of any kind. Just in general, some of the stuff that you can do to get into the said hobby that I've been doing now for 12 years. But this kind of video, it takes a very long time to put together. While I may have all the footage I need from it now it's just the part of editing the whole video down into a semi-digestible content, because this is going to be a long video. I'll give people a heads up on that one. But it's a thing that's going to take a while to do, because I'm going to be honest here, it's been really hard for me to actually find the time to actually work on videos for like longer than maybe an hour stretch. And sometimes I don't even get that kind of time to really sit down and work on a video. I mean, heck, right now I'm recording this specific update video just a few hours before you get it here on YouTube. I just finished my Tuesday stream over on Twitch. So now I'm sitting down to record this video because I'm having to wait for that stream archive to finish up exporting so I can upload that for the weekend. So I'm using this time now to get this update video recorded. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Most of my time, if I've had to work on content, has been just chipping away at things here and there. And since my next Let's Play has a lot of video editing involved in this one, so that's been taking up a lot of time. Like, I sit down for about an hour to record a video for that set game, and then I have to edit it down to 20 minutes, or around that 20-ish minutes mark, because a lot of it is needing to be cut out, because there's a lot of dead air in this said project. So this is what's taking a lot of time on that front. And then other projects I had in mind, like this content creation on a budget video, that kind of thing is going to take a while to put together as well, because I have to look through like all this different footage I want to put together and just kind of chop it all down, especially since I'm using a different editing software to make the said video, because I want to do what I preach here. If I'm going to say use this specific thing, I'm using that specific thing. In this case, I'm using DaVinci Resolve to edit the video. As I talk about, you can use that said editing software nowadays if you just need something to use, as it is free to use, and it's a really powerful tool. So I'm trying it out for myself, seeing how it works, and also it's just good for me to even try other softwares to keep up with things. And if it's a thing I like, then I get a feel for it now, and I could swap my workload to that in the future if needed. So it's something I need to just sit down and take the time to do, but not every day I really have that time to really work on this stuff in the way I have in the past. So I apologize for things being slow as of late, and again, it may be like that for a little while longer. I can't say exactly how long, but I would like to try at least to maybe work on some kind of short thing, and I had some other ideas in my head that I might want to act on as well. Maybe it could be another long-form game to play, but it would be something more simplistic, something that I can easily just sit down and do now without having to put a lot of work into the recording and editing process. So there are other ideas that I have, but as of right now, I just want to mention that the channel, for the most part, is still going to be a lot of shorts here and there being uploaded, and then the Splatoon challenges, as I can easily do those, and that gives me some content. In fact, there will be a challenge video going out this Friday from the latest challenge that happened, which was Art Battle for the Ages, I believe it was called. It was a challenge of Clam Blitz. You play with just rollers or the brushes. That's the only weapon types you had, so it was a very interesting mode. Got some good games out of it that I'm really happy to have actually caught on camera, so I'll put it that way. Look forward to that video releasing on Friday, but that's pretty much what I'm doing for now. It's mainly just the shorts and some challenge videos, because those are pretty easy for me to put out at the moment, and it keeps the channel going, which is the important thing. And I could have done other kind of videos in the past. In fact, I even just recently streamed Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I could use those said races from that stream, cut it down into digestible content to put here on the channel as multiplayer videos. But you may have noticed over the past couple months, those multiplayer videos have just kind of stopped. And the reason why that had happened is just, in general, there's not much of an interest I've noticed for those here on YouTube, because I've tested this actually with one of the last ones I did here on this channel by uploading that same session on the Stream Archive channel. So I took that stream, put it up on my Stream Archive channel, all in one video, and then I took those races from that said video and chopped it down into multiple digestible videos for this main channel. That stream performed much better on the Stream Archive channel than any of those multiplayer videos combined. And that right there told me that I don't have to stress myself out about this anymore. Because I'm going to be honest, those multiplayer videos were not easy to edit down. They took a lot of time, and because of how long those recordings were, putting those kind of videos into my editing software, Adobe Premiere, it was really difficult to work after a certain point because of just how long those videos were. They were chugging in my timeline, and that's just kind of been a problem for years for long-form content. Just putting those kind of recordings into an editing software of any kind, I've noticed, it starts to chug after a while. It's because of the video itself just being so long and the file format of it, just like the encoder specifically. It's not like the best, and I know I could convert that footage into something easier to work with, but then it's just more time I have to put into this process, and it's all kind of a headache. So I've stopped doing the multiplayer stuff because it's not that I didn't like doing it. In fact, I did enjoy how those videos came out, and if I had a lot more time, I would still do those, but I just don't really have that kind of time to put into those kind of videos anymore, sadly. And since all those kind of videos were just live streams I just cut down into multiple videos anyways, I'd rather put the live streams up in their entirety on the Stream VOD channel and then just leave it at that, because people can watch all those races all at once from Mario Kart, let's say, once I upload the VOD, but it could be weeks before all those races are available to watch here on this channel because of how long it'll take to cut up all those videos and space them out. And that is a thing I could do, once again, for easy content, because I have a lot of races I could go through from this last Mario Kart stream I did about a week ago, but it's not really a thing that I just have time for anymore, sadly. And that's why the multiplayer stuff has stopped, if you have wondered that. This was the decision I came to at the end of last year, and I even said it in a live stream, because a lot of people who watch those videos watch the live streams. So you may have already heard this if you've seen those multiplayer streams over the past couple months. But if you haven't, this is why I haven't been doing multiplayer content. And that doesn't mean multiplayer content won't ever return to the channel. Maybe someday it will. I think if it does, it would work better if it was a thing that was specifically for the channel, if we were just recording a multiplayer session for this said channel. I think if we're doing a live stream, that should just probably be on the Stream Archives channel, just because of how that channel in general really works out well for the long form content. And if you haven't subscribed to the Stream Archive channel, I recommend you do so if you want to see all of the live streams that we do over on my Twitch channel after the fact, because watching over there on the Stream Archive channel, I cut out all of the fluff in the said stream. So the intro portion, intermissions, even if we have any kind of like hiccups, like technical issues, like all that I cut out. So that way you can just watch the stream itself, where we're interacting with chat and playing a game and hanging out. So recommend just jumping over to that channel. It's SonicGhost Stream Archive. I always have a link down in the description of all my videos, and it's also one of the channels linked at my own like channel header thing on like the top of the YouTube banner, or in the about section, or wherever YouTube puts it, depending on what you're watching on. Just check the channel's listing on my YouTube page. You'll find it there as well. And that's pretty much all the big stuff I would want to mention. So thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was a long one, but it was definitely a update I kind of needed to make for a while, I'm gonna be honest. But I was pushing this one off for a while just because I was hoping to get something out besides shorts and Splatoon challenges before this point, but you know, life happens. I've been a lot more busy over the past couple months doing a lot of other things, whether it be having my actual job, you know, pick up and having to work there, or having to take care of some other stuff in my personal life, or just whatever else really. Like, life just comes at you fast, and hey, you gotta take things as you can. But I want to get back to making proper Let's Plays here, and I hopefully can release something soon enough. Again, I can't say exactly when, but I hope you guys are enjoying the shorts I put out here and there, and then also the Splatoon challenges for now. And I might do other challenge videos too, because there's some other challenge ideas that I do have that I should probably end up recording. It's just the Splatoon ones have been happening so frequent that I've been just making videos on those, since, you know, can't really reschedule it. That ain't a thing I control. Unfortunately, I would really love to control it, because sometimes I don't want to record at midnight. I just want to go to bed. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the update, and I hope you guys now understand pretty much everything that's been going on, and just keep an eye out on the channel for future content to come. And again, come back here on Friday for another Splatoon 3 challenge, and hopefully, soon enough, a new playthrough here. But that's going to do it, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my rambling. I usually say hope you enjoyed, but it's an update video. It's not very much here. It's just a lot of information. Hope you find yourself informed now for what's been happening here with the channel. But with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.